your life. We stand strong in the light, and we will shout and sing. If America's so much about freedom, why can't one choose what's right for them? Come on now. Overreaching laws only filled with flaws. Some people think they're patriots for trying to erase some folks all because of who they are and who they love. I got some words for those fake patriots. You're all just cowards to me. Not your body, not your life. We stand strong in the light, and we will shout and sing. If America's so much about freedom, why can't one choose what's right for them? Come on now. Come on now. I get it that you're pro-life, but what happens when they're born? How many children end up in the system just longing for a home? What about the woman who might die during childbirth? You don't seem to care, and I don't think that's fair. Take your hands off the women and off of our trans friends. All of us are human, and we all just want to live. Pretty soon we'll all break down the door, 'cause it's the time to rise and tear apart the lies. Not your body, not your life. We stand strong in the light, and we will shout and sing. If America's so much about freedom, why can't one choose what's right for them? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, America. We can do better than this. I got a funny feeling the moment that your lips touched mine. Something shot right through me. My heart skipped a beat in time. There's a different feel about you tonight. It's got me thinking lots of crazy things. I even think I saw a flash of light. It felt like electricity. You shouldn't kiss me like this unless you mean it like that, 'cause I'll just close my eyes and I won't know where I'm at, and we'll get lost on
says the community's back, which means we're back, and I just dropped my phone, so I'm just gonna pick that up. Or not. Where did it go? Hmm. Oh, way over there. Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
They can't hear you on my end, but they can hear you probably on your end.
They should hear me on your end too. We're in Discord.
Yeah, but I turned off Discord until like my ads are done.
Oh, okay. My ad's ended.
Yeah, my ads are just starting. Or it's supposed to anyway. It doesn't seem to show.
All right.
Weirdly enough.
Oh, Wolfie's on your side. And Brain Pan and
Oh,
Stalwart Swords. Look at all
yippee!
your people. Good for you. All right. Let me know when you're out of ads.
Maybe I am out of ads. Oh wow. We got a good amount of people coming in. Okay, there we go. I'm now in ads. And I realized that my captions are on so people can hear me, so that's
Oh,
fun.
good. Yeah, I don't have the caption thing. Every time I use it, it doesn't pick up my voice right, and what it says is not what I say, so I don't do that. I don't think
It
I
works.
enunciate correctly.
I think it works for me like 60% of the time,
You still have a
which
starting.
I'd rather have
You
that.
still have starting soon, though. Did you intend to
Yeah,
have that up?
because my ad break is still going on.
Still? Wow.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes.
Oh, geez. All
But
right. Well, I'm just gonna
hello,
talk to my
everybody on
people. Waiting.
Dusty's
I
side.
thought we were synced up, but we're not. Okay.
I'm really excited to show what I'm making. It's really cute.
I'm really excited just to talk about everything we've been doing. We've been talking. It's been a very, very busy weekend.
Yeah, it was super busy for me.
But I don't want to talk until I know you're out of ads.
Me too.
So,
And I think I have something that I wanted to tell you, but I want to wait until ads are done to talk about it.
okay. But Corey's first to stream on my side. Hi, Corey. Trying to get used to where these cams are. I have the most precarious setup right now, but again, you're an ad, so I don't want to talk about it. I hate this. Why are we not synced up? I guess I could start painting this thing I've got to have done because I'm way overdue with schedule.
Yeah,
Way overdue.
that's why I'm kind of doodling off to the side right now.
I got to move
Just
my
to
chat
keep
over so
myself
I can read it,
going.
though. Never mind, I'm going to do Bean Boozled.
Get bean boozled.
I ate so many beans yesterday. I had such a sugar rush. So,
Yeah, my day was super busy yesterday, so I was like on your stream, and then like I felt myself fading.
okay, so this is going to be booger or pear, yuck. And this is, I have no idea. This is a new color.
And then I have Milano Mochi on the side
Oh,
here.
it's watermelon and pear. And the watermelon overpowers the pear, which is good. They don't like pears. This is perfect. Thank you. This is count as morning breakfast fruit.
Oh, I had breakfast fruit too, except like actual fruit.
Except actual, I forgot about breakfast. Iron and I spent about an hour and a half trying to figure out cameras.
Okay, so we got the microphone set up, and let me get the Discord. Good morning, mabuhay, ¿cómo está? Hello. How are
Okay.
we doing?
All right. So
There we go.
the first thing I'm going to do is tell you how precarious these cameras are. Right. In the middle of the birthday stream yesterday, my cat cam died.
Oof.
So the rodents, as I call them in my Discord, somehow got Walmart to deliver within 30 minutes, not one, but two cameras. So the new paint cam is dangling precariously above my desk because that's the only way we could figure it out. And the new little cam that will be the cat cam is sitting on top of a box precariously because it's a webcam for for a laptop, so I can't screw it onto my tripod. So we found a box that's just the right height, thankfully, and if I grab a paint behind it, I probably could will knock it over, and you'll see me fly. So it'll be interesting.
Oof. Well, we'll see how it goes.
So so but Elle should never have an issue with my side because she gets or they get my art. That camera I should not be able to knock off, unlike the other camera. And Rob, you're standing in view, just so you know. They can see you right now.
Yep.
Okay. But anyway, go ahead and tell me this stuff. Yeah, no screw thingy. It is a laptop camera. Oh, and the reason why it took an hour and a half to set up, the camera that is dangling down is a Razer, and it has its own programs. It's not plug and play, and you have to figure out all the settings and get the settings correct. And I grabbed my son for that. I did not do it. And Corey says, "Good morning, faceless Rob." So, Elle, go ahead
Good
and
morning, everybody.
give whatever news it is that you have. What's the
Well,
matter?
the news that I wanted to say, I can't remember exactly what, but hi everybody. I am invigorated now thanks to the anime convention, and
How did that go?
it was pretty good, honestly. I'm currently playing Genshin WoW Art Stream. Hell yeah. That is so good. Well, the first thing is that I woke up at 6 today. I'm starting to become a morning person.
Wait,
I
wait.
meant to tell you.
You woke up at 6 voluntarily?
Yeah. Yeah, I was so tired yesterday cuz like between like waking up early for work at 6 again and like having a barbecue and having a long day at TakaCon, I didn't really rest that much and then it just kind of crashed.
I get that one. No, I did not
So-
expect you at my stream yesterday at all because I know how it is vending and how, and then also doing a cosplay at the same time. So, yeah, no, I did not expect you or Mike. So, thank you for the lurk, by the way.
Oh, of course. I wanted to at least say hi and happy birthday. For
What do you
sure.
mean your L? Wolfie, that's my L. You can't have it. And it's Mega Mike's.
R.
Oh, you were Luffy from the convention. Okay, we had a nice conversation. You're the one who made me hungry enough. I have to leave the convention to get food. I blame you. I blame you.
What did you end up getting?
You know that place you took me to for before the tattoo?
Oh, the Tai Chi bubble tea place?
Yeah, I took my family over there. That way, the kids had ramen because we were soaked to the skin. It was going back from there to the car with no umbrella was very wet.
Not a time.
Not a dime. So we went there, and then Rob and I got the poke bowls. I'm so glad you introduced us to that place. I loved it. Robin loved it. Rob loved it. Iron, not so much. But, 3 out of 4 is pretty good for a restaurant review, right?
Tentative.
Yeah. Did Iron just not like raw fish and
Yeah, I
stuff?
loved it.
Does not like raw fish and stuff, so they did ramen, but they said the ramen was okay. I heard a welcome.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Was I the person I made the joke about in character? Yes, I am Tsunade. No, I'm not Tsunade. I was Tsunade. I'm not Tsunade. I'm Dusty. But yes, I am. Because you can't see me, but yeah. I was Tsunade, and you're the one. You're the one that made us leave. No, I'm kidding. We were ready to leave anyway because it's a really cute little con. It was the perfect place to bring my family who's never cosplayed or gone to an anime con in their lives to get their feet wet. And now 3 out of 4 want to go to the Utica, what is it, Anime Fest or whatever it is?
Oh, I want to go. I'm thinking of spending on that one.
So I got a lot of vendors telling me I should try vending my birds anyway, even though they're not anime related because it's so different, but I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. It was just a joke. You made a joke at the same time that we were already discussing food. It was just the perfect time to have it in character confrontation. When I'm Tsunade, I do have my attitude and stuff because Tsunade is not me. So she's way tougher than I am. But I'm glad you did well, Alex. I was hoping because from what I could tell, most of the vendors were doing well, even though it was a tiny con.
You
Made me
can
wish I had a
defend
booth.
this morning person out. I need my night owl.
I like the morning personnel. That means we actually might be able to do stuff once in a while in the morning when I am available.
Imagine.
But is it okay if I brag a little bit here?
Live your life. I'm just here vibing and having
'Cause-
a trinket obsession.
Gonna go there as well. I had gotten tickets but couldn't go because of schedule conflicts. It sucked. Oh.
Oof.
But yeah, no, what was I gonna say? Yesterday was my birthday. And I had a birthday stream for 8 hours. And I broke all kinds of personal records. I hit 900 followers. At one point,
You're getting there.
At one point I had 115 average view. Let that number sink in, Al, because I still can't get that to sink in. 115
Yeah, that's a shit ton.
viewers. I made it on the front page. I had people come and raid that saw it was my birthday from the front page. And it's just, I'm still in shock. I know I'm going back to average 6 tonight. And right now I'll probably be average 3 like usual, but I had one time to feel like a big streamer and it felt wonderful. It was an amazing birthday. And it was funny is the only thing that was weird is usually the first thing in the morning my mom would call and wish me a happy birthday, and of course my mom has passed, so I was a little sad. And my father didn't call, but I was so busy with the hour stream I didn't do anything. And then my father this morning goes, "Did I do good? Did I do well?" I'm like, "Do well doing what?" He goes, "I saw on your social media you were streaming from 1 to 9 and I go to bed at 9 and I was busy in the morning and time got away. So was I right not to interrupt your stream? And can I say happy birthday now?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, who are you?
Aww.
Who are you? How did you replace my dad? Dad never..." And then right after that, I said, "Yeah, it's fine, thank you." And he goes, "Now explain to me what this stream is that took all your day. What is streaming?" So that was a fun conversation this morning. But yeah,
He's
Dad's actually...
trying.
That's another follow? Wow, thank you guys. Yeah, so my father's actually at 81 years old trying to figure out what the internet is, what streaming is, and paying attention to what my job, because he's finally admitting this is a job, and he's just it's a this
It's a start.
it's huge. I don't...
That's a big like triumphant thing.
It is. Those 8 hours were... Oh, I missed what Wolfie said. Those 8 hours were fun. I was AFK in VC for like 9 hours. You stayed in VC after that. Your mind's blown. I'm glad you got the screenshot of 115 because I don't look at the numbers, so I had no idea it was that big. And after I was done streaming, I took a look at what people posted in my Discord. And when I saw the 115 one, it was like, holy shit. So, yeah, that's the dream. Now I just got to figure out how to get there. But anyway, back to the Anime Con.
The Anime Con was fun. I mean, it was slower than previous years, if I'm being honest with you, but I did pretty well as a vendor. I made like 4 times the amount of the table fee, so that's all that matters.
Oh my god, I've never made 4 times the amount. That's incredible. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, I will admit it was smaller than I expected, and that's why we didn't stay long, because there's not really much to do. There's only one panel going on at a time, and the panels were... I could see how they'd be interesting for other people, but it's like one of the first panels was how to be a streamer, and I'm like, well, there goes that.
Yeah, I was kind of tempted to go to it just to see if there's any tips and tricks that, like, you know, that I need to remember to do more often.
It was supposed to be how to stream on begin streaming on a budget, and it's like, I think I'm a little farther than that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a shared chat, Furious Gems. Why wouldn't it be?
When
I
do
should be
get
on
a
L's.
collab?
I should be on L's side. You should be able to see me, right? You see this?
Yeah, that's a banner that you should have just been a speaker at, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know how to get on panels, because believe me, I would do that at the Utica one. I would be happy to talk about it. But I don't know how to get on panels. Because the Anime Fest is coming up. I would love to be a speaker at it because I love doing that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
people get on those things.
You gotta know people and you gotta like submit things.
My
My
friend's friend,
friend's
the female
friend,
who's
the
into.
female who was interested in the sense Al sent thingy she showed, a friend ran that. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, I'm sorry, none of that made sense to me. Can you explain?
So somebody who was a friend of Stalwart over here,
Okay.
who really liked Nikki's like scent bottles that also doubled as shaker potions,
Oh, okay.
has a friend, what was a friend of the person that was running that panel.
Because I didn't want to stop by because I was afraid that I would, I'd want to talk too, and I can't talk at somebody else's panel, so I didn't go. I hope it went well for them, but it's like, and then the other panel we could have gone to was dragon lovers just talking about dragons, and I have one of my kids wanted to go to that, but at the same time, like, but we don't like to speak, and I'm like, you don't have to speak, you can just sit there, but nobody else was interested and they didn't want to go alone. I'm like, I could go alone, but it's just it, and they're like, no, mom, I want to stick together because they were nervous because it was the first time cosplaying. So yeah, I gotta get them over their fear that when they're in the cosplay, I gotta get them over the feel of talking to people and letting people take their pictures. So this was a good place for them to get their feet wet.
Yeah, it's like a small con. It's very cozy. It's not too bad, honestly, and it's like a good starter like
Mhm.
con too if you're like vending for the first time.
Yeah, I should
I
have
like
done that. I should
the
have done that,
variety of
but
vendors we had.
I was afraid that if I vended there, I wouldn't make any sales and I would be out the money. So I didn't do it. I should have. Next time, tell me I should do it. Okay.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
gotta
no.
also
Go
get
ahead.
your kid to also do like prints too.
Actually, big news. My kid actually has a print, has what they want to have be made as a print. I just don't have the money for it. They gave it to me yesterday. Actually, I know I can't show you because you're not on my stream, so I'll have to show you after. They did a print for the Pride festival that we got into, the Utica Pride,
That's good.
but it's not printed because I don't have the money to print it right now, and I got to figure out how I'm gonna get it printed out. But they
Well,
actually
how
designed
big is
something.
it?
Um, they
Or how
designed it to
big do
be
you
they designed it to be 4x6. Though I think it should be bigger because you should actually. Let me see if I
you
can
need to
just
why
send it
not both?
to. Because it costs money to do prints, and I don't. And it's like all my prints I'm giving you. I only have 5 of each because they're so expensive. So, you know,
Yeah, you need to talk to me and Petrie about getting like prints cheaper because like I got at least 53 of the 4x6 bluey ones for $9.
what? No,
Yeah,
I'm
you need to
spending
know how
89
to
cents a print.
you would need to figure out how to cut your own
I
prints.
I can
Cause
that I
that's the reason why you get like such an expensive amount when you do prints. Is that
uh,
you're letting somebody else if you do 4x6s, you're letting somebody else do the cutting. So it's
okay.
better if you just get somebody else to do it
So
in
what
your
size?
family.
So what size print should I be
11 by
getting?
17.
11 by 17. I'm gonna write that
And
down.
then you format your 4x6s in that 11 by 17.
Okay. All
And
right.
I still
I'm
need
gonna
to
try
send
that.
you
The
the
link.
website that
Yeah.
I go to instead of like because it's one cat print is local. Two, they're really good about getting your prints done, and the quality's pretty good. And like four, you can also order a free sample pack to see what kind of papers they have. But they're like lightweight paper stock that's satin. It is the one that I have for most of my prints, and that's pretty solid. And it's nice and thick.
I don't think I saved her art yesterday. She sent it to me. How did she send it to me? So I was gonna show
I
you.
like the Pokemon artist next to you guys.
There was so many good artists there. Normally, I don't buy art because I make my own. I actually ended up buying some of Al stickers because oh my god, the one Mau Mau. Oh, I
That was
cannot.
my favorite.
Oh, that's why I can't send it because she made it as a clip and I gotta make it as a PNG. I'll show you later. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
but I get you. I get you. You don't like the cameras. You don't like your own voice, and you've been in show business for years, Corey. I do get that, but it's different when you're in a cosplay because you don't even look like you. It's like I walked up to Mega Mike and asked him for directions, more familiar than you would do for a stranger, and he backed up like, "Oh my God, who's this crazy lady that's acting like she knows me?" And then he stopped and he went, "Wait, the voice is you're Dusty." It's like so it's different when you can totally transform yourself. It's like you would never have recognized my son, I don't think. Um let's see. My thing wasn't pictures of my
Everything
ninja.
felt expensive, and I only had $20, but that's the con thing. Yeah, and people had to raise their prices. Strangers touching your hair is the worst. I've had long hair most of my life and very fluffy hair.
Yes.
Strangers just reaching out to grab me drives me up the bed. Same
Same.
mood.
I don't know
Like,
why they like to
respect my
touch
fucking
hair, but
boundaries.
yes. Yes. Especially since my hair well, now it's getting silver in it, but before I had the silver, not gray, silver. I think it's kind of cool. I look like I got tinsel in the sun. It's many shades from blonde to brown, and it's super soft. It's one of the. I actually won a contest for softest hair. We're not getting to that story, but so yes, I understand them touching you. Cackle very Sammy can walk up to me. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry. I thought you would recognize at least Rob. Rob should have stood out to you, Mega Mike, because he didn't even have a wig or anything on.
You would think. Also, we were running on like low hours of sleep too, so it's just like, who people? I known you guys long enough that I recognized you from afar. And you already told me who you were cosplaying as, so
Yeah, I gave you the advantage. Yeah, I did not tell Mike. And
yeah.
you should have seen Rob's face, though. We walk up to this one vendor, a big burly guy, and the guy stops, stares at Rob, and then breaks out in this huge grin and goes, "Oh my god, you're Sig! You're actually Sig!" So Rob does the pose that you're supposed to do, and the guy stands up and he gives his hand, and because there's a special handshake they do in that anime. Does the
Yeah, with
handshake?
arms drawn.
Yep. Does the handshake with Rob? And shakes his hand after going, yeah, wow, that actually is a good grip. And the guy was grinning. He's like, thank you for doing that with me. That's my favorite character. And Rob's like, this is why you cosplay. I made someone's day. I'm like, that's why you cosplay.
Exactly.
It's not about you. It's about having people go, oh my God, that's Tsunade. Oh my God, that's that. Which is why I want to work on a Mau Mau costume. I've got patterns coming. I just got to find fabric that I can afford.
Same. I wanna make my own.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I'm thinking of doing like the fancy one when she dresses up.
Yeah, no, I don't want that because I would trip over the trailing stuff, and you'd always have to constantly wash it. Cause you know how the sleeves trail down. I don't want that headache, so I'm doing the normal, and I found patterns for only $9 of something that's similar that I should be able to adapt. The hard part is teaching Rob to sew.
Yeah,
Hi,
I also just
Zeb.
like robes.
I'm still on yesterday high, so I'm doing well. Yeah, Elle's personality is totally infectious.
Eh?
I will totally agree with that one.
Aw, well, thank you. I have no idea what my personality's like, but thank you.
And thank you for the belated birthday. But that's why I was worried when we went and did the tattoo thing, because I'm like, my personality and your personality, we've never spent that long together, and I was worried, one, we would clash, and two, that other people would be overwhelmed by us. But actually, it was such a good time. I would love to do it again, and I think the people at the tattoo shop enjoyed our banter. So,
Well, it helps that most of them are my friends. So,
yeah, but
yeah.
they've never met me before, so I was a little bit worried about that, because I can be too much for some people. I don't mean to be.
Fine.
So. Oh, thank you. This is nowhere near done. This is going to be a book cover, actually, but Oh,
Geeky and bubbly, but good. I appreciate that. I'm also a goddamn gremlin.
yeah. If they ever can figure out how to make your heart safe for travel and you visit, we definitely would do lunch with you, Corey.
Seriously.
Live in the area, so it was fun to go back and forth. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to decide if this belly needs a wash or not. It might need a wash. So I think the feathers are too feathery. Does that make sense? Too feathery. There's a word. Um,
I'm
so
trying to
working on
figure
that.
out how I'm gonna make this wiggly worm.
Okay, why are you not opening? That is one of my spawns. That's one of their favorite things. They used to do art of that all the time before they got into a down a rabbit hole. One character that they're doing all the time.
I mean, valid.
For 3 months, there's been nothing but Michael in this house, right down to Michael the doll. Michael this, I'm like, come on, can you do something other than Michael? So they did the print that I was telling you about. Okay, I cannot open this.
Focus is real.
I do not want to have to message Iron and go, I can't open my paint on Discord. Can you come to me? But I might have to. I can't get it open.
Is the thing that my friend made you not working?
It's not Liquitex. It's I mean, sorry, it's not golden. It's a Liquitex little tiny bottle.
Oof.
I know. It's
yeah.
For those of you that don't know me, I this hand here that's in a glove is for a reason. I had cancer in the middle of my palm, and there's a lot I can't do with my hand anymore, including opening a stupid bottle of paint. Yep, that's that. Wolfie,
it do be what it do be.
Wolfie,
at what cost?
are you still here? Can you message Iron for me? Because I just realized I don't have Discord pulled up where I can get to it. So, Life of the Disabled. I need the white because I just realized the wings haven't even been started, and I need to work on the wings as I'm getting there. I still got to put in his green because he's got green here because this is actually a character from the book. Well, maybe I can work on the green.
One thing that makes me very happy about the convention is meeting one of my Facebook friends finally, and she is cool.
That is always wonderful to meet the people you've talked to forever.
Like, I found her through like a random Buggy cosplay that she did, and I was just like, love, instant friend. Like, and then I've been just like low-key following her for I like a fucking simp, but not like a simp.
I get
she has an OnlyFans, but like obviously I don't have the money to support her like that. But
I have an
chill for her in the
I have an
background.
OnlyFans that does not have a single subscriber.
I had 2 subscribers. Maybe because it post anything.
I post daily, but the only thing that's on my OnlyFans is my cats because it's only paws with Dusty. Nobody wants to follow my cats. It's sad.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to follow me because I'm Filipino, so I've been... If I really wanted to get into OnlyFans, I could really lean into that fucking play, but I won't.
Mine's just it's only paws with Dusty. If you are on OnlyFans, have an OnlyFans account, you go to only paws with Dusty, and that's what you get. Because it was a joke. I was joking around on Dusty After Dark, and someone was like, oh no, you're petting your pussy, because I was petting my cat on stream. Because this is the only stream where I don't have a cat cam. Normally I have a cat cam. And they were joking around, and someone goes, you need to do an OnlyFans and post your cats, and just, because that's your pussies. You just post those. So I did only paws with Dusty. And not a single subscriber. It's sad.
I feel like that's an idea that everyone's done, though.
Probably. I don't know. I did it. I've had it for like 3 years now, so it's been a long time. That was an early thing that we came up with, just for funsies. I only keep it just because it's funny. When people are like, "You have an OnlyFans?" Yes, of course I do. I'm not on it. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, but like, the friend that met, she is super obsessed with Gilgamesh and the Fate series, and I really need to get back into watching the Fate series. She did a really cool cosplay with the EVA foam with armor.
Oh, I wish
It's
I could
so
see.
good.
I wish I could see that because I love that series.
Yeah, I need to rewatch the series because I only watched Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. So that's like something on my
No,
list
we're
that I
not
really
going to
need
do
to.
Tinder for Cinder. I'm not putting my cat out there for dating. Wolfie, can
What?
you
Wolfie,
me-
but why?
Wolfie, can you message Iron and tell him I need help opening a thing of paint, please? Um, but
I
yeah,
saw
no,
a Cyclops cosplay there. I saw a Cyclops cosplay there too, and I was just like, she's living the dream, but also, God, her cheeks must be so fucking cold in this fucking weather.
yeah,
It was like sweltering, and then it got really cold out of nowhere, and I'm like, what
really
the
cold
fuck?
and really wet. It was just miserable. And they're saying severe storms tomorrow, so be careful about that one, Al.
Yeah, I don't like that at
I
all.
I
Don't
don't
make me
either.
stuff. I'm
I'm
still
so
traumatized.
I mean I think we all are. The one thing I was happy to get my sister because she saw how storms and stuff are coming. She sent me a hand crank solar powered emergency radio, so that's kind of cool.
Let me come back in a second. I need to use the little powder room. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Wolfie. You know, the rain did not help. How is it out there today? I haven't looked. But I'm hoping it's decent because my dad's doing some outdoor stuff. He's doing something I should be doing. He's going to take his car to get the winter tires off and the normal tire all weather on. I need to do that, but I haven't figured out where I'm going to do that because I know that's going to cost me a pretty penny. But I'm thinking the snow's done for now. I'm hoping. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood. Oh no. But I'm hoping because by God, this winter was long. Yes, I'm local to the con. I actually live very close to Al. Chilly and sunny, so maybe I can go for a health walk later after stream. I could use one. People tell me I need to go live on like Instagram or TikTok when I go for my walk, but I don't know. Hey Wolfie, I can take you for a walk. You want to go for a health walk with me? 54 degrees? Yeah, that's a little chilly. Seriously, after we're done streaming here, do you want to go for a health walk with me?
Eh.
Well, I've been teasing Wolfie about going for a walk and streaming on either like uh, a YouTube, not YouTube, TikTok or Instagram, doing a live stream. I can't seem to get the Twitch to work outside of my house, and just going for a walk and showing where I walk. Or just in the Discord with Wolfie, and Wolfie goes for a walk at the same time, and I show her where I am, and they show me England, but 19 degrees C. I don't know what temperature that is. High today is 69. That's awesome.
Noise.
So that was funny too. When Al came to lurk at my stream, I was at average 69. It was just perfect. You were the 69 there, Al.
I'm glad. Good, as it should.
It was awesome when it happened.
Do you look at your the amount of viewers you have while you
When,
stream?
when I'm streaming, nope, never.
Okay, good. Same.
Nope. It's
Mood.
it that way because like these streams here, I know on my side I'm lucky if I get like 2 people, but I don't care because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to whoever watches the VOD on YouTube later. No, viewers don't matter until after the fact, and then I probably shouldn't look because Wolfie has yelled at me a couple times when I had averaged 3 in the past couple weeks, going, that's just today.
It's temporary. Everything's temporary.
Get out of my head, Wolfie. 66F. Oh yeah, see, we could go for a walk together. 66 isn't bad.
Also, I think I'm gonna do another charity stream, but this time an actual charity that like can be connected to Twitch. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the Travel Project for June.
They are fun.
As
I actually was asked to do a charity project in May, but they haven't given me the information yet for Stack Up again. But I have, and unless they give me more info, I'm not doing it because I need info. I need to know when. So
they think that we have a free schedule, flexible schedule, and that's not the case, motherfuckers.
yeah, that's
My
exactly it.
fiance, when she streams, is for the travel project.
I
Yeah, I want to also see if I can find a local one too, as well. But like right now, for the month of June, I want to try to be as gay as possible.
I get
So I
that.
want to do another 12-hour stream.
Ugh, I can't do 12 hours. 12 hours is too much for my hand. 8 hours is hard enough. That's why I stick to 2
Yeah,
most of the time.
I
But
did so good with my 12-hour stream my
you
last
did.
time.
But you
Like
are a
I
lot
managed to
younger
make
than I
like
am.
so much money, so much money for the Pride event. So I'm really happy about that.
You did amazing. Oh, I've almost got 3 out of 4 of the family convinced to try to go to Pride and see how it is. The Pride prom.
Okay.
We can't go to
It'll
the
be
Pride event,
fun.
but
Worst
yeah.
case scenario, you just stay near the fruit ball punch, and it's
But
free.
but we're not we're not doing the theme. We don't have anything for the theme. Though
You don't
I'm
have to.
actually I might thrift and find something disco because that's just 60s or is that 70s?
Something.
So
You'd be surprised what you find at the thrift store anyway.
Rob's disappointed he doesn't have a dinosaur costume because he said he'd so wear that way he wouldn't have to talk to people.
A mood.
Taking my introverts out for a walk. It'll be fun. That was before your. Oh, you stop, Wolfie. You are the same age as my son. You're like my. You should be my internet daughter. Instead, you're my bratty little sister.
As it happens.
Well, there's 2 Pride events going on local. There's one in Utica, and then there's one in Rome, and I don't know the dates of either one.
Rome is June 15th for the Pride Fair, and then the Pride Prom is June 28th.
So I should look up the Utica one too.
Well,
No,
we'll have
TJ
a
is not
Facebook
my
event
bratty
eventually.
sister. I don't know what TJ is. I haven't figured that one out. Yeah, because the Pride event that I was asked to go do, I don't remember what it is, and I even got the thingy for it. I should look that up. Can I see it in my mail? Because sadly I can't do the one in Rome because it's on Father's Day, and my father is not doing well, so I want to spend time with him. So, let's see. I don't see the email where it said, "Hey, you got it's accepted." I'm nervous. It's gonna be the first time I've ever vended at a Pride event, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I have no idea when it is. I don't have my Facebook pulled up. That's the problem because I could see it in Facebook, but it's sometime in June, not the same weekend as Rome, and it's a Saturday, and it's somewhere in Utica. There, I've narrowed it down. So
Isn't Utica June 7th or 8th?
is it that soon?
I believe
Oh,
so. Because
let me get
we
my
try
phone.
to not conflict with Utica and try not to conflict with Syracuse with our dates. That's the reason why we do the 15th and stuff.
I just wish it was the Saturday because it was the Saturday I could do it, but doing it on Father's Day is just hard.
Yeah. I didn't get much say in the matter because,
And it was on.
like,
Same thing happened last year, Father's Day. It's like, why is it always on Father's Day?
because we're trying to compete with the daddies out there.
Yeah, the problem is some of us have daddies that are in the late stage of life, and that's more important. I keep looking at your thing, and I should not because it distracts me. But I'm fascinated about what you're doing.
I am trying to make a sticker print design.
That's one thing I did get. I did get a roll of pride flag stickers to hand out to people at the event. Because I figured I should have something pride on the table. Because my birds aren't pride.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that I'm not going to do well because I don't have actual pride merchandise. But we'll see.
I think that's more on the idea of supporting the gay artists more so than just having merch
That makes
and
sense.
just playing into like diversity and inclusivity more so than anything. So it's like, as long as you're relatable, that's what's getting really.
I hope
That's what
so.
sells, and I think that's why I've been doing well because I stopped giving a shit and started making things that I like.
Well, everything I
To
make
make me
is
happy.
what all the birds I paint are the birds I feel like painting at the time. So it's all stuff I like, but it's not, you know, I'm worried I'm not gay enough. Does that sound weird? It's just birds. Utica Pride, when are you?
Just make a rainbow bird. But I feel like you don't need to even play in like get the queer community
Okay.
that much.
Yep, it's June 7th, 10 to 4 at Utica University. That was what confused me. I've never been to Utica University, but I know I can find it. So that's what it is.
diverse. This stream woke. Yeah, we so woke here. I have like 20 gallons of coffee. That's how woke I am.
We might have to change the name of coffee and cocoa because during the summer it's I drink water, ice water. So, but I don't know if cocoa and ice water flows as well. Maybe I'll just keep cocoa and just ignore the fact I don't have it.
Yeah, just don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
Utica
It's
College. Utica College became Utica University. I remember when they had that in the news because you have to have a certain thing happen of amount of people. So Utica College is now Utica University. You know where? That's your back door. Well, that's where it is, and I'm going to be vending there. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my kids there and my stuff. I might have to put stuff on the top of the car because both kids want to attend. Because normally it's just Rob and I, and everything fits in the car. But with both kids there, I don't know if I can fit everything in the car. You're so woke that your monster's your favorite. I don't think that's how that works. Drink your water out of a mug.
yeah.
I made that mistake. I'm never doing that again because then I get confused which mug is which. So.
I wish I lived less than 10 hours from friends. Me too. I wish you didn't live all the way down south. Boo. Boo. I miss you already. And we only had one Korean barbecue together. Boo.
And I never got to meet them at all. And I can't even drink my water right
Yeah.
now. My water bottle is trapped under the wheel of my chair. Don't ask me how I do these things. Delicious paint juice. Yeah, I did that.
Yummy. Al seems like a cool friend.
Al
I
is a cool
appreciate
friend.
that.
Al
I
is a
do
very cool
appreciate
friend.
that.
Cool and the busiest friend I know.
Yeah, I didn't really cement that until my apartment neighbor was like, "Yeah, you never sit still." And that's when it finally cemented that I am a busy person.
Yep. Me,
And I don't.
I only leave my apartment if Al says there's something going on. I'm terrible. Oh.
One day I will have time for everybody, but unfortunately, I also have to focus on my dreams and goals
You have
as
to.
well.
I'm still honored that you took a whole day for my tattoo.
Well, yeah, that's important.
Yeah. I didn't know how much it would make me how it would make me feel. And is that weird to say?
It's amazing what happens when you get to choose the transformation of yourself, even if it is like on a cosmetic scale. It does the body good.
Star Wars is asking if they can be a friend.
Al, can I be a friend? Well, yeah, I thought that was already a thing. What? Like, everyone's my friend until you give me a reason not to be your friend.
Exactly.
And you'll know for sure when you're not my friend because I literally just give people cold shoulders. Like, I might be geeky and bubbly, but goddamn, I'm gonna pretend that I don't speak the same language as you in order to not talk to you and pretend that I'm shy and shit, just to avoid talking to people. Like, I always think of that one time where Trump went to fucking Japan and one of them in his, I think it was one of the government people wife like pretended that she didn't speak English just so she didn't have to talk to Trump. And that's the energy that I want to give out.
Yeah. I will admit I do the same thing because I will be your friend. I will answer questions. I will help you. But the minute you hurt me, you don't exist. It took me too many
When you were
decades to learn to
presenting
do
this,
that.
Ray, I'm thankful for the joke made with husbando spread. Thank you. I thought I was being funny as hell. Yeah, politicians, right? But I find it funny when people are just like ignoring Trump and just like not acknowledging him. It gives me so much like fucking testosterone joy.
Yeah, me, I don't talk politics, so don't worry about that. But the closest we got was yesterday. They were trying to convince me to run to rule the world, but then we realized I can't run because England would protest against me because I don't eat toast nor do I drink tea. So yeah, no.
I talk about politics, but not as often as I should. Because like politics is something important and is a part of life whether we like it or not, just like capitalism for Americans.
No, I do agree with you, and I will talk about politics off stream, but streams, people gotta have a place where they can go, relax, chill, be welcome, and not have to worry about the world for a little bit, and that's what I try to do with my streams.
Especially right now, because like
Yeah.
there's so many things that we can't control at this very moment that can be overwhelming. But also, if we avoid talking about these things too much, then we're just gonna become ignorant and
Oh no,
things
I
will
talk
come-
about it off stream, just not on stream. I gotta offer a safe place for people. I have social media for
But I want to
talking to
be able
people.
to give people the platform to be able to feel comfortable talking about those things.
Okay. It's okay. We can have two different types of streaming mentalities. That's perfectly fine.
Oh no, that was the point that I was making.
Yeah. Blurp. Playing blurps. What is a blurp sound?
Oh, I have like these cute like widgets, apps that make sounds for my half of the stream. I don't get to hear the blurps, unfortunately, because there's something up with OBS, but you guys get to hear it.
I just was wondering what a blurp is. What does a blurp sound like? Is it blue?
It's a soundbite. It depends on what they claim.
Yeah, because I have sound stuff too. I use sound alerts, and then I also have Tangia. There's so many different things out there for streamers to use. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's a good variety.
So when I first started streaming 4 years ago, there wasn't, and now it's like, oh, look at this that came out. Look at this that comes out. This is cool. And in 4 years, it's changed that much, you know. And the stream together is just so nice too that they came up with. Because original, they had a guest star thing on Twitch that never worked and broke. But stream together
Played
seems to be
during
working
politics. LOL. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
You do. Anyone I know does, you do.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep the dragon fidget toy in here, but I'm gonna try. This is supposed to be a generalized little personal piece of a mixture of things that I would want and things that remind me of online friends.
Oh, I bought a trinket at the con. You want to see it?
Yeah.
And I can put it on my thingy. I can put it right here. Cause you know what my tattoo is, right?
Acorns.
Yeah. Look what I found.
Let me see. Oh, you got that from my friend Chelsea.
I love
It has
this.
like the D&D dice too, isn't it?
Yes, and I found the first one I picked had purple dice in it.
And
She's the
manifestation's real.
I know, and they're like, "Why are you so excited about the acorn?" So I showed my leg, and they're like, "Oh my goodness!" So yeah, I went to an anime con and got an acorn.
Yeah, my
That's me.
friend Chelsea made that.
I, well, you can tell Chelsea I love it because it's so the idea that I got the acorn on my leg to symbolize from the smallest nut the strongest oak grows, and that's what I've been trying to do since I had cancer 11 years ago. So it's like everyone did. I got an acorn necklace from Corey for my birthday yesterday. I got a belt with acorn and oak leaves on it from Cat for my birthday. Everyone leaned into the acorn this year, and it is just amazing. Welcome in, Princess Skumiko. I hope I said that right.
Kumiko.
Hi. So, left with $1 to your name. I did that when I went to the tattoo shop. Al knows that.
Yeah, I was literally there when it happened.
I still only have
I
$1
was
left in my wallet.
a home. I can't say that because I did pretty well at the con, surprisingly enough. I'm very grateful for that because that's gonna help me immensely between
Oh, I can show you
getting
guys.
more products to be made and also paying my goddamn rent.
Look at this guy. See this sticker? That's the sticker I got from Al. Look at this guy. There's another sticker we got, but I think Rob stole it. But this one's mine. I'm keeping this one. Look at this.
Please.
Look at this. I have it propped up on a picture frame at my desk so I can look at it all the time. I love
I don't know
that
why
thing.
the quality of the browser source is being shitty right now.
So I bumped the camera, so I'm sorry if I'm making anyone sick. My bad. Didn't mean to. So, but I think I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that the quality of the stream. I don't think I'm blurry anymore.
You're still blurry on my end, but I don't know if
Shit.
it's just my computer.
It might be a setting in Stream Together. Thank you for telling me that. I think I can look at that. Where is Stream Together? Cog. Okay. Where performance. And how about now?
Let me see. That's so much fucking. Holy shit, that's so much better.
Okay, I want to teach you to do the same thing I did because it should help on my side. In the Stream Together. Okay. Go to the cog at the bottom.
Oh and yeah, I was listening into your thing. I see the performance thing.
Go to performance and then see where it says automatically optimize my setting. Turn that fucker off. It ruins the streams. And I forgot to do it before I started. And that makes the quality 100% better. If you ever do Stream Together with me or anybody, always do that, which I forget. And suddenly it'll be crystal clear.
That's fucking funny as hell.
Uh-huh. Their optimization does not work. But there you go. But
shit.
And the new camera, I think, makes everything nice and clear. You watch while you rig. Good. You keep. So Princess, you do avatars for VTubers. I'm assuming because you say rig. And that is cool. I have a couple friends that do that. As you can see, I am not a VTuber.
Well, maybe the next winter I will become a VTuber when I have the time to do the projects. Because I think I was going to do it this summer, but this summer sounds like I'm going to be busy between the YMCA, getting prints done,
art.
and and like
you
building the
got
bookstore
too much.
back up.
Okay, I did this too thick. That needs to go back to black. Oops. Where's the black? Oh, my white paint got open too. Thank you, Wolfie. That's you doing right. Awesome. I love looking at what VTubers do. It fascinates me. The most I have is I have a PNG tuber called My Little Dusty. Here, I'll put it in chat because I have an emote of it. Where's my little dancing pony? This is my PNG. And I only use it if I'm sick or if my webcam goes down. So that way I still have something. And that's as far as I go. So I prefer cam. I like people to see my expression and see what I'm doing. I may be older, but that shouldn't matter, right? Ugh, my hair is a mess.
Maybe I should just do colors first before I do line art. Yeah, that's gonna be the play. Okay. Because if I do the colors now,
Can't
then I
wait
have
to.
a better idea how to do this.
Okay. I lost my black paint. I know it's in front of me. It's hiding though. Oh my god, it's directly in front of my nose. Do you do that, Al?
I do it on a daily basis. I blame it partly ADHD and partly because I'm a messy motherfucker. Oh, if you're good enough at rigging, you can make it as dramatic as anime, but I also like seeing people's real emotions with cam. Oh,
Oh, you
thank
like
you, Princess
both.
Kumiko, for following.
That is awesome. So many VTubers only want to talk to VTubers. I'm happy that you do both. That's fascinating. Thank you.
It's 2025. Why are we still being elitist to each other?
I don't know. Because it used to be that cam users would look down, which I never did. Back 4 years ago, it was cam users. So VTubers were like, we have to unite against cam users. And then cam users turned around and started, because most of the bad ones just failed at streaming and they disappeared. And so it became cam users are, now the evil guys. I'm like, can we get to where nobody's the evil guys? I would love that, please. Because I have friends that are both. Well, as you can tell, what am I streaming with right now?
Exactly. I mean, I used to be a cam streamer, but I don't like getting ready and looking like a certain way all the time. So this kind of helps because I could just be sitting in just a big ass t-shirt and my underwear while I draw. And yet the avatar is dressed up all the time for me.
Exactly.
It's great. It works perfectly
And I
for my
understand that
needs.
completely. I'm happy that you guys can't see what I have on my bottoms. I don't think I've ever not had a pajama stream.
It do
But
be
yeah.
what it do be.
But
Why are
I've
we
never,
gatekeeping the
as you
VTuber
can tell from
community?
looking at me, I've never done the makeup and over hair. I do it if I'm cosplaying because I do cosplay streams. But natural Dusty, Al can tell you this one. How often have you seen me in makeup?
Very rarely. Once in
So
a great blue moon for a special occasion.
exactly. Me, I brush my hair, I go, this is me. You either like what you see or tough. Hi, Blue Blazing. There's my 1992 person. Blue Blazing was born in 1992.
Ah.
I went nice year and I didn't know they were born in that year. Because that's 2 years after I graduated from high school. God, I'm old. You're like that, hardly wear makeup? Because it has its place. I do enjoy makeup and I do enjoy looking nice. But I figure my streaming's about finding the oddballs, the misfits, the unwanted, bring them into my found family in my Discord, give them a place where they feel safe. If I'm going to be giving them that, I want to give them the real me instead of another person. So I know a lot of streamers are over top with personalities. What you see here is what you get. Same thing with Al. We are not over the top. We just what you see or and what you hear. That's us. We do honest
Yeah, I
streaming
usually
here.
try to keep. Yeah. I don't. Like, I know.
1994 there. Oh my god, I'm so old compared to all these people.
Oh, I'm 30. 90. Oh, I'm also 30. 94 as well.
I'm 1972.
That's like 3 years after my mom was born. My mom's pretty young, though.
I know, I remember I started streaming when you finished high school because you mentioned that way back then. And I'm like, oh my god, how old are you? And then you said your age. I'm like, you're the same age as my son? And you're on my stream team? Your mother's 76? My mother was 81 when she passed, 3 weeks ago now. When do you stop counting that? You gotta stop counting that. That's depressing.
PJ already stopped counting. Wait, are you meaning like how long it's been, or
Since she died, yeah.
the wound just gets into a scar.
Okay.
It's always there,
It
but
is. And
it's
it
not
hits
gonna be
me
bleeding forever.
every day. I'm like, okay, I'm better, and then something will happen and it'll trigger the tears, and I'm like, I've spent 3 weeks. Can we stop? You never stop? Okay. Yes, there are years before 1999 periods, Jim. The world did not start when you were born. No one
It
knows when
totally
the world
didn't.
started. No, it
I'm
did
just
not.
kidding.
I existed before that. I remember. I can tell you what it was like to live in
Everything's a
the
simulation.
70s. I can tell you what it was like to live in the 70s and then all of a sudden Cold War and the bomb drill. I know what it was like from 70 all the way to now. And it's neat how time has changed and how things have changed. I'm full of
Everything is a
stories.
simulation.
Oh, do not start with the simulation talk.
Beep boop bop.
No, it's not. Oh god.
What was it like with the dinos? Wow.
You did not go
Damn.
there. Ads are starting 25 seconds. You don't have you don't have a subscription, so ha on you. No. I wish I knew what it was like with the dinos. I'm gonna know soon what it's like with the dinos. Did you see the Utica Zoo's gonna have dinosaurs for like 3 months? It's gonna be awesome.
That's cute.
What do you mean? How big was that big bang, Wolfie? You're streaming with me tonight. Do you really want to go there? But yeah, they're supposedly having life-size animatronic dinosaurs, and my family is over the moon excited.
That's gonna be fun.
And it starts May and goes all the way to October. So we're like, we don't want to go in May because it'll probably be too packed because everyone's going to be there. But we definitely want to go.
Well, if I want to do this color or if I want to do another color.
Let's see.
We'll see.
I think I do want to do a wash over this. But I need. That's why I wanted the white to be opened. I remember now what I was doing. Iron came out and goes, "Why was what does Wolfie want?" I'm like, I just opened up my paint. I don't know what Wolfie messages, but he was so confused. That's one thing my kids think is funny. If I need them and I'm streaming, they get random messages from random people on Discord, and they always come out here going, "What are you doing?" Ouch.
So I figured out something. Mila won't be able to do much collabs because, like, of how on their end how like it would crash the OBS.
Yeah,
So
which
it's
was
not.
sad.
So that's a thing.
Yeah. I was hoping that they could, but it crashed with all of us. I was hoping they could just do it with you, but it sounds like their computers cannot handle it. Period.
Yeah,
And that
it's
makes
very
sense.
unfortunate.
That is the downside of VTubing. VTubing takes a lot on the back end, so I get it, but it is sad.
Yeah.
But
Like,
if
am
you
I
ever have
thinking of building me another computer just for streaming purposes?
Oh my.
But that's like not a priority kind of project. He's got other like computers he's got to build for.
My computer, I to have one. I know some people will have a separate one to stream in, and they can play the games next to it. I don't even have the space for that. You've seen my
Yeah.
setup. I literally am painting in what, a 1.5 foot section, and this is all I have to work in. It's not because of streaming. This is my craft space. Which reminds me, I should do some more mushrooms for Pride. I think mushrooms would go over. Yeah, this is what it needed. It was just needed this wash. Look at that, how much better the belly's looking. Okay, I really should start working on the wings. He says, "Bratty daughter, it's your job." Can you imagine if you were actually Iron's sister? You two would be fighting like cats and dogs in the house all the time. And poor Lemons would be just jumping on your side every time against Iron. It would be bad. It's a good thing you don't live here, Wolfie. I gotta get used to calling her Poor Lemons because that's what her art name is.
Oh, Shiva.
Let's see. This. Oh, I don't have more white, do I? No, I don't. Because right now I don't have the swan wings started. And yeah, I did say swan wings on a penguin. It's an interesting story that we wrote. This I was surprised that we got it back from the editor and there was very little edits to change. So I think TJ and I are finally hitting the groove of, writing together. So hopefully if I get this painting done, we'll have the novella out by July.
More of a actual pale gray. Yeah, that will
So it's
work.
got to come down more like this and then your ball of energy, but you can be loyal if needed. Yeah, sometimes your games lag or the PJ. Yeah, if I was a VTuber, I would definitely have a dedicated computer just to it because I totally get what happens. I know if I tried to VTube, my PC would definitely go. Pfft. It's set up to be just a gaming and normal stream. It could not handle that. I tried to get it to handle 3 webcams going at the same time. So you'd have me, the cats, and paint stream. The computer said nope. It noped out so hardcore. Which is why you don't have cats. Even though the cats are on cat cam because they're used to it, you can't see them. Oh, I want to angle this a bit more, I think, because swan wings come down more.
Yeah. It's not really like that. It's more like this.
Oh.
Okay.
I should reach out to Lavish to see if we have him tonight or not. So we find out if we're playing Pal World or Core Keeper. Oh. Do that after stream.
I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. I might. It might be Minecraft.
You know me, I've got my schedule set in stone every Monday at 6 to 9, every Tuesday 6 to 9, every Thursday 2 p.m. to 4, and then again at 10:30 at night to midnight or 12:30 in the morning, depending. It's crazy. And then, of course, this is every other week I have coffee and cocoa, and on those weeks I have story time with Dusty on Saturday morning, wicked early before. I used to say before Al would wake up, but Al, you've been waking up at 6 a.m. That's just so weird.
Yeah.
Are you sure
I blame half of it on my job and half of it being busy.
Okay, I guess if you said that, it's still throwing me. Because that means my 9 a.m. stream on Saturday, you're actually awake. I don't want you to be there because you've got so much going on the weekends, but you're actually awake.
Oh, usually when it's the weekend, I'm usually working. That's the thing.
Yep. As I said, I don't want you to be there, but the idea that you're awake.
Yeah.
Your night. My night.
I try not to be on my phone, though, when I'm at work.
You shouldn't be.
Most of the time, I just do studies of tarot readings or work on crocheting on the dead hours.
One of these days, I should have you do a tarot reading for me. I haven't had one in a while for your practice.
Yeah. I was also gonna say you should just ask Nikki sometime too. Nikki being my usual vendor buddy. She is more accurate than I will ever be.
Yeah, but I can give you practice is all I'm thinking.
Maybe. I'm still trying to remember all the meanings behind the cards, so
trust me,
I don't know when I'm gonna be back in that.
I've got a deck that I practice with every once in a while on Rob, and it's like, yeah, no, I need help with this.
Yeah, Nikki is like 5th generation of divination readers.
Nice. I don't think I've ever talked to Nikki, so I'll have to one of these days.
Nikki's pretty cool. I mean, I'm biased because she's my birthday twin. We share the same birthday, we're just 4 years apart.
Oh, I've got so many birthday twins. I had to do 7 happy birthdays yesterday to individuals because for some reason when it's your birthday twin, they expect a bit more. And of course I have the real twin as well.
Well, I still try to stay up late anyway, because there's so much I want to do. So, I'll still be up and around.
Make sure you get some sleep.
My medications make it easy for me to fall asleep, so it's not too big of a
Don't be
deal.
like Wolfie. I don't think Wolfie sleeps ever. We should have lavish. Yay. Oh, there's a should. Don't give me the should. 'Cause I've been wanting to keep going on Baldur's Gate. So I thought we reached the end story, and it turns out no, nowhere near.
This is gonna be really colorful.
I can't wait to see how that comes out. I keep
I'm thinking
staring
of
at
doing a
it.
goth version of it next after if I finish this one. That way I have 2 sticker designs.
Oh, that could be interesting. You'll finish it. I know you will.
Oh yeah. I think between today and tomorrow's streams that I'm gonna be doing, it'll be done. Mostly because I have one track mind.
I need to learn to paint off stream. Also, Al, we have oh, don't even go there. But yeah, I've got to get this done. So I've got to learn to paint off stream more because I only have motivation when you're like, hey, let's go live. It's like, okay, I'm ready to paint. Other than that, it just sits here and I've got to get this done. Because if we can get it to the final thing, so we can get it to our graphic designer in time, we could actually have it out in June. But do I have this done? No. So we're shooting for July. You need to play more Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I never played it before. This is a first time go through. And I'm told we already made some major mistakes, but how are you supposed to know?
I might go back to playing Oblivion. That is a
The
thought
original
now that
Oblivion looked
the
like a good
Oblivion
game.
remaster was made.
Yeah,
now that I know about the adoring fan who is fucking annoying, and I would love to just experience that. It'll be a whole goddamn mood.
I have friends that are doing the remake, and they're saying that literally was told, save your money. If you have the original, play the original. With the mods, it's just, you know. So I'm like, oh, that's disappointing that you're finding it that disappointing. I've never played
nostalgic for certain people.
I've never played Oblivion because I don't think that would be Dusty Hand friendly.
Yeah, and it's just kind of ugly. It's really ugly as a game.
Well,
but that's part of the charm of it.
Is it like realistic people that makes it ugly? Why is it ugly?
Well, I mean, if you look at the models of the characters, besides like one or two characters, they're all fucking ugly.
Then when you play Divinity 2 and kill the people you need for the main story. Well, Princess, what happened with Baldur's Gate the very first run through? I didn't know how to click and do spells, and I accidentally shoved the main character supposed to help us off the plane while we were crashing. So yeah, I actually ruined our first playthrough. So technically this is our second playthrough, as we had to restart because oops. Because I just went eat and they went that way, and I was like, ugh. And I'm like, is that person important? And all of chat went, yes, restart. So yeah, I did that. I didn't mean to, but it happened. Me in the tutorial ruining the whole game for everyone.
11:11 already. Feels like it's been a long day, but it hasn't.
No. Well, you've been up since 6, that's why.
Yeah.
I've only been up since 7.
Yeah. Mega Mike usually wakes up around 6 because I spent the whole weekend with him. That's half the reason why I woke up early to begin with, so he could take me home before he had to get into work today.
But still, that's a good weekend to have the whole time with your honey. That's nice.
It was very nice.
I remember those times. When I was first dating Rob, we only got together 3 times in the entire time we were dating, because how do you get across a continent to other countries affordable? So yeah, I know that feeling. That's good. Enjoy that.
It's very nice to actually be in a relationship where I feel like I'm a priority. And that's an important aspect to this relationship.
Isn't it? I've never had that until Rob. I know what you're saying. It's like this birthday. Rob went overboard to make sure it was special. Yeah. He even found a way to get the happy birthday on an ice cream cake that surprised me.
That's cute. May have been awake around the same time people were waking up. A mood.
Did you sleep at
Live
all
that
last
life,
night?
Wolfie.
Did you sleep at all? That's all I want to know. Did you sleep at all? Are you gonna end up falling asleep on me and not playing tonight? Haven't been able to get past Act 1. I think we're on Act 2? I don't know, Wolfie, are we Act 2 or Act 3? I don't know how many acts there are. Took Friday and today off, so you're definitely asleep this morning. It's starting to look like a wing, I think. There's 3 acts. You think we are ending Act 3? If we're, I can't be. Okay, Stalwork says it's 3 acts, so we can't be ending Act 3. Because if we are, that means we're done with the game. I don't know. Would you believe Poor Lemons only plays Baldur's Gate to the point where you make your character for character reference and then doesn't continue?
That's relatable. That's so relatable.
I couldn't believe that. I'm like, you're playing Baldur's Gate? The other day was, you're playing Skyrim? No, I just need to have my character look so I know what I'm drawing. What?
That's so relatable. Felt. It's me with The Sims.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've opened The Sims just to make characters look like people I know and then close it after like 2 hours, never getting to the actual game. That's the reason why I don't stream it, because I don't think people want to watch me just play with a character creator.
One of these days I'll get back into The Sims to build the super official family.
I thought you did
if
that
I ever
on
get money for
stream. Didn't you do that already?
well, making them an actual house.
Oh,
I
the
only made like
house.
one part of it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did see that. And I'm like, you made the people. I remember you made the people.
I did such a good fucking job.
You did. I only go to Superficial maybe once a month, but I immediately recognize the people you were drawing, or not drawing, but making, whatever you call it in Sims. I recognized it was awesome. That 11-hour stream was amazing. Make a character, I can't make the house. Every time I try to make a house in Sims, I don't know how to do it right, and nothing lines up, and it's just terrible. So I just make the people.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the house making either. My houses always end up so blocky and stuff. Yeah. I don't know how the professionals do it, but that's a dream.
That's why they're the professionals, I think. Because I can't figure that out either.
You should get Enzoy one of these days.
I actually have I had the demo for Enzoy. Because I was one of the creators that was asked to do that. So I did do that demo, but to get the actual game, I didn't have the money, so I don't have the actual game when it was released. But I did do the demo. The demo was fun. But, funds. I tend to only get games that are 4-player because that's what my toast crew is. So I don't have many single-player games.
God, now I just want to play Minecraft because my brain is just so turned off today. But also, I want to finish this, so...
I would love to play Minecraft, but I have to take the next few days figuring out how to get this bird done. Eclipse, you're being a pain in the ass. Why aren't you finished painting yet? That's the character's name. Your dream would be living in a well-sized flat with separation for bedroom and bathroom. Stalwart needs a PC. My dream is a 3-bedroom house so that both kids don't have to share a room and a bathroom that's not connected to the neighbors, so we always have hot water. That's my dream house.
What's considered a flat?
So,
like an apartment?
Flats tend to be more open than apartments. They have less walls, which is why it says separation for bedroom and bathroom. So basically, it's like a studio apartment. Everything's open except for the bedroom and the bath. Because studios, the
Makes a,
bedroom is also open. A flat, you separate the bedroom and the bath. Does that make sense?
what makes a studio apartment a studio apartment?
Because it's completely open except for the bathroom. So you walk in and you see everything.
That could be a vibe. That could be very well a
I
vibe.
couldn't do that. I want my bedroom separate. I would do a flat.
Well, that's why you get partitions and stuff. It's kind of reminds me of like Animal Crossing.
Oh, my dream is a little tiny 1-story house with 3 bedrooms, so the kids have a place and a yard big enough to have a garden. That's what I want, and we're hoping to eventually achieve. But first, Iron has to find work, and that's almost impossible. We're finding. It's been over a year now. No job. But someday he'll have a job, and we'll be able to get a place. The
Dang.
kids have been very patient sharing a room, but I hate that they have to. Do not like this wing. Maybe if I put a little bit of a wash to it.
These calls have anything. I'm trying to look at my keychain for reference. Okay.
Do you know Spy X Family L?
Yeah.
I opened a blind bag for that I got at the mall. You want to see her? My favorite character came out. Look.
Anya!
Isn't she adorable? She's even got her little plush.
Very cute.
I love that anime, and sadly there's a character in there that I feel like I could cosplay. I love that one.
Is it your?
I actually would do Anya. But it'd be wrong because she's so little. But yeah, that's where I got it, Star Wars. That is exactly where I got it at the mall.
That doesn't matter how old you are or how big you are.
I don't know.
It's all about the spirit.
Because originally it was her, and then you had me watch Apothecary Diaries, and I'm like, no, I could play Mao easily. So I've got the pattern coming now. I got to go back over to Joanne's because Joanne still has the bias tape. Gotta get the bias tape. They don't have much. Oh, they had the perfect picture frame for that art that Poor Lemon showed you that they bought. So they had so many good picture frames left over that Joanne's going out of business now. So we did get the picture frame that they needed. Now we just gotta hang it.
You are living the life, Wolfie.
Adopting a second girlfriend. I hate having a poly girlfriend. Aww. Oh, you love having a poly girlfriend. That's wonderful. You got 2 girlfriends now in a poly life? That is very good. I'm very happy
Your
for
mom
you.
let you have 2 girlfriends?
Been to the Walt way too much. Love Annie Ann's. We go to the mall about once every 2 months. Because we have to save up to go to the mall. Because everybody, again, family of 4. And we want to make sure everybody can afford to get something if they want it. So we go about once every 2 months. Especially since...
I used to work at that mall. And I try to avoid malls now.
Well, we go there because... Oh, what is it called? Earth Boundary or something like that? I don't remember.
Yeah, Earthbound.
Earthbound. That's where we go. Every time we go to the mall, it's usually FYE, and then we go to Earthbound, and we go to the clearance section because they have some really good clearance items usually, and they're usually in the linen and cotton I'm looking for, and the boho look I want. It's pretty. We go there, and then we usually leave because there's nothing left in that mall really.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Hot Topic is still running there. That's where I used to work, guys. Used to be a mall rat.
I used to love Hot Topic, but in the last 6 years, it's gone from actually having cool stuff to it's just t-shirts. It's very disappointing.
It's all fucking... It's just
good...
posers, basically. Posers trying to imitate, like, the real, like, culture of pop culture and punk culture of, like,
it used to have
DIYing and, like...
Yeah, because it used to have the right stuff, and now... Yeah. Hot Topic and shoe stores.
But that's until like it happened around 2008, where they kind of switched over to a new model, which was kind of stupid, and like honestly, the original reason for Hot Topic was for the band t-shirts at an affordable price, but like it's not really for music, it's more for pop culture now, which isn't a bad thing. But they have like sister companies like Box Launch and Torrid, which do a way better job, but are not as popular.
Because
But
I
Box
use.
Launch is like super duper
Oh,
popular
I
because it
love
really
box
does play.
lunch. I've been to one of those. Those are nice, but we don't have one of those.
We used to pursue Target too, but not no more.
Oh no,
Honestly,
you definitely don't go to Target
overrated.
anymore. But no,
Everything's overrated.
I used to go to Hot Topic because they used to have really cool dresses in the summertime. But now you go in
Yeah,
there and
those were the days.
they don't have that. It's like, what is this stuff? No, so I don't go there anymore. But
But yeah, I have a thing against Hot Topic nowadays, so
no, there's no reason to go in there. It's just t-shirts and, as you said, pop culture references, but not even good ones.
they're usually behind the times
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. It's like whoever does the ordering looks at something from 2 years ago, goes, "Oh, that's what we should get." It's like, guys, we've moved on. And there's so much Harry Potter crap. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that always rubbed me the wrong fucking way.
So yeah, no.
And that's
But
why I promote thrifting or, do clothing swaps, guys.
yeah,
It's always a new item when you get it from somebody else.
yeah, most of our clothing is thrifted, but there's just I can't stay away from Earthbound's clearance rack every couple months because I
It's time
love the
for another
boho
bathroom
stuff,
break.
and the boho stuff doesn't show up at thrift stores very often. That wing is starting to look like a wing. I am so happy.
Where does this almost? Alright, go.
What is wrong here? The wing goes here. The wing goes here. There's no definition here. Okay. Oh, I figured it out. So, Princess, how's your rigging going? I remember to follow you. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Oh. There we go.
If I should stumble, can it be in grace? That's what they all say. Time will take its pace. Us, it's a journey we're finding, leaving the past behind.
Copying during work break. Hope work's going well, Kitty. So I know Mondays can be a chore, especially in your line of work.
There we go. Fix that.
Oh, and Kitty Corliss is excited to be working with you again, helping me on story time on Saturday. He is excited. I told him. He's like, yes.
Oh, wee.
Looks at what happened with story time, Al. I started a new story, a Stein Gates parody, not realizing there'd be 15 characters we have to read. So I had to get help. I can't read 15 characters.
Oh, the cavalry.
So we've got Corlith and Kitty splitting up a lot of the characters. That way I don't have my voice die.
What other projects am I thinking of? I do need to make more flower crowns. That's for sure. I do need to make some more perler bead art. That one's been pretty popular. But I need to make an order for perler beads soon.
When is Mayfair?
17th, 18th, I think.
So we got what? 2 weeks?
Wow, it really is 2 weeks from now, huh?
Yeah, I gotta get my art to you, don't I?
Yeah, yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I will get it over soon.
Let me see.
I'll focus on my path and let
Perler.
go of it. Life's journey can be so selective.
Yeah, I should
But I
probably
see a
order
favor with a
soon
hopeful
then.
heart. I'll do what I can and start again. Even if I fall, I'll rise again.
And Rob's
There's
boss did
no
confirm he does have the new
shelter
shift
while
8
we're
to 4:30.
tumbling. Hold on tight
Well, that's nice.
as we
Well,
land
every other week. The other every
into
work it's 8 to
those who
5, and
stand
then
by
he
us
works
falling.
a few hours on, and he gets Wednesday off and works Saturday. Yeah, he's got the weird 1 week is straight, Saturday, Sunday off, 8 to 4:30, which is what we've been hoping for. It'll make things a lot easier. Hopefully, all the shows fall on the 8 to 4:30 week, but you never know. Bye, kitty. See you tonight.
Take care.
Work breaks are so short. We're actually
Wow.
taking work breaks now?
Everything is only $199. Huh. I'm looking in beads right now, and I'm just like, okay.
Did I just paint my hair into another painting? Shit. I did. Oh, that's not fun. Come on. I got it out. No DNA with my art sales. No one wants to clone me. That would be a bad idea.
There's so many that is on sale. This is a good time to go.
Now, where do you get those?
The Perler Bead website.
I'm glad they're on sale.
Yeah, because I'm gonna definitely need more of everything.
Oh, you did that well with it. Awesome.
Yeah, I've been running low, so
Yeah, this needs to come up more. That's what the problem is. I just checked. I have mushrooms in stocks I can do for the Pride, Utica Pride. Mushrooms seem to sell more than my prints.
that color. I definitely need more yellows.
Now, will you get that in time so you can make the stuff in time for the Mayfair?
Hopefully, if I order it today.
Good. I want you to do well and succeed.
Me too. Which I need to talk to my accountant about things.
You have an account?
Oh, I call my boyfriend the accountant.
Oh. Okay. And then in case I have an accountant as well.
Yes, again. Just have this nice.
My brain damage not be able to do math. Rob is a godsend.
Well, I'm glad that Julie's doing a GoFundMe.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to share that. Because I know that it's going to take a lot to get that bookstore back open. You're the accountant for us. Everyone needs an accountant. I know with Rob, if I give him numbers, he just does it in his head. It just amazes me.
Amazing. It's only been an hour and we got 145 raise. That's a good start.
That is a very good
Using
start.
a picture of
It's only been an
Carl's
hour.
paws.
I will share it when I'm not streaming. So I can't afford to donate to it, but I can share the crap out of it. I'm hoping that some of my post about going to see you helped bring people too.
I'm sure.
I can't afford to
I know
do
one of
stuff.
my friends is from one of my friends, Marina, had some people sent my way.
Nice.
Well, that was the only one person who told me that, and
But
that
still,
was very nice.
that's one more than you expect.
Yeah, and it was a very slow con.
'Cause I figure I may not afford to support people, but I can share the crap out of it and say, hey, go. This is what my friend's doing. Go do. So I will do that with the bookstore as soon as I'm off stream. Once I get the end stream stuff, because
It
that's
does the
important.
benefits of doing digital art is that I can multitask.
Yeah,
I like doing paintings and stuff.
you sure can. I cannot. But every time I try to hook up a tablet to my PC has a heart attack. It treats it like a webcam and won't let me use it. I don't
I'm
understand
grateful
why.
for Area 51 Agent to have made my computer because it's pretty solid. It's nothing that it's not powerful, like crazy powerful, but it's enough that I can do all the stuff that I need for a simple stream like this.
Which is awesome. No, the only thing I can't do is have a digital pad going, and nobody knows why it does a conflict, and I don't know people, but it's okay because most of my art isn't digital anyway. I'm not that good at digital.
I'm
I just
tempted
put-
now to bike to the mall to get them pretzel nuggets. Live that life.
If that's what
Get
you
your
want to
pretzel
do,
nuggets.
that's what you can go. That's what you do.
Give yourself a little treat.
Yep. I don't even know what I have for lunch. I got a bad habit. I go grocery shopping. I buy, dinners and lunches for everybody that lives here for what they need, and I forget to buy for me. I think that's what most moms do, though. You take care of your kids, and then you realize, oopsie, I need to exist too.
That is a whole thing and a half.
That's looking better. I don't know. What do you think of the wing on the right, Al? Does it need
Look
more,
up
or do you
on
think it's
the-
okay?
Your right or my right?
This one. I'll point at it.
Maybe
Does it need more?
maybe a little bit more feather? Just so it looks like it's even with the other one?
Yes, unfortunately, when it comes to swan wings, they have such wide, big feathers, but penguins have little feathers, so it's hard to. Why did I make a swan-winged penguin in this story?
It do be what it do be.
I did a thing. No matter what, it's going to look weird because it's a swan wing on a penguin. But it made so much sense in the story. More white thing.
Okay.
Jeez, I said I painted a piece of art. I never thought to show you guys what I not painted. I actually bought a piece of art from someone, which I never do. Hi, Pink Panda. I found the perfect frame on clearance at Joann's.
A good steal.
I'm just gonna get up and get it because it's right next to my desk. Because I don't know. Every once in a while, you find a piece of art that somebody else did that you just have to buy. It's rare for me because I just make my own. But here we go. I'll put it on Kim. I mean, look at this. Isn't she beautiful?
Snail House is playing again. This time in my house and not the con.
Yeah, I had to get
It
that.
is a good band. I might be biased.
But yeah, I had to get this. Black Cat's Blue Moon's art, and it's just. I'll put that away. That's not my art. That's somebody else's, but I bought it. And that frame is just stunning. Okay, back to what I was doing. Wait. So what are you up to today, Pink Panda? Anything fun? Thank you again for the raid.
Maybe I should do a sketch of it. Definition. Stop being so analytical here.
Just chilling, playing Stardew. Stardew is a perfect game to play chill. I used to play the heck out of that, and then I discovered Core Keeper, and I've been down that hole ever since. Stardew is a good game.
What else would I want? I want to buy stupid trinkets, but I think it's more important to get the perler beads.
I am doing amazing. Yesterday's was my birthday, as you know, and that birthday stream, it gave me such a high. I'm still riding it. So I'm coming down some because, you know, had a couple sad moments today. But other than that, I'm doing really good. And anytime I get to hang out with my friend Al, it's a good day.
Let's see.
And I am remembering to take care of the tattoo, Al. Doing exactly what you told me to do.
Mine's doing pretty well.
But it doesn't even hurt anymore. It's amazing.
I need purple.
I did notice though, every vendor at the con had a like a claw machine or a gumball machine.
Yeah, I mostly saw gumball machines. I think I'm the only one who had the claw machine.
Yeah, you had a claw machine. I'm wondering. I'm like, when I vend, should I have a machine? I don't have a machine. Couldn't believe
I am
everyone
lucky
had
that
one.
I got the one that I had for free.
Oh wow, that is good.
Yeah, back when Temu was still new and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I had to like harass a bunch of people to sign up for it. It was worth it. It was also worth harassing everybody to get Petrie a Nintendo Switch.
I still can't believe you managed to do that one. That's incredible.
That one I managed to do in a day, and that was amazing.
I remember when Temu was new, people kept asking me. I'm like, I'm already a member of that. I'm sorry, I can't do more.
Yeah, now it's just like kind of obsolete now for that kind of stuff.
You still can get free stuff, but it takes months. You have to do that farm thing they got.
Yeah, and sometimes that farm thing is just...
Yeah.
It's not worth
Hugsy
it.
Wuggy. Oh, there's a Zora giving Hugsy Wuggies. Hi, Zora. How are you this morning? Get this.
What other perler beads do I need?
I love Al shopping.
Just living the dream.
That's something I gotta remember to do. I gotta go over to
they're
Ace.
all just $2 now instead of like $3.69.
Oh, then definitely shop. Taking it easy. Things are looking up. I am glad. Loving that water bird of mine, my swan penguin mix. Yeah, this guy here's a big focal point of the novella that we're working on, so he's going to be on the cover. This here will be a print inside the book if you buy the book. It's a penguin with swan wings, so it's not a penguin. Gotta read the novella to understand that one. But the novella's not out yet because I don't. The cover obviously isn't done yet. The beak needs more work, actually, but thank you. I haven't got to that. That's just the basic stuffs on the beak. It needs a little more detailed. The beak and I'm going to probably do last. But yeah, this is what you get if you take a rock hopper penguin and cross it with a swan. Welcome to my imagination when I'm writing stories. I put it in book 1 and to see if TJ would notice, and she ended up going, "Oh, I love this idea," and it stayed. And so the novella had to explain why there's flying penguins. Well, then you'll love the world of Aquathia. That's what our the we call our tales. You return. You probably take the chicken legs out of the freezer. They're frozen together. Hopefully, you don't need them tonight for dinner. That could be a problem. We had chicken yesterday. I had it on stream. That was my birthday dinner. Doing great on the feathers too. You got a technique and so. Oh, Zora, you're so sweet. Oh, that is a problem, Wolfie. Also supposed to have it in a cold pasta dish. Oh, you've got a lot you got to figure out quickly. I wish you luck. I'm lucky. I have a turbo defrost setting on my microwave, so if I forget to unthaw something, I can use that. But I don't know if you have that kind of microwave. Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. Well, I don't know. Do I need more on the wings or not? Because I just put more definition on. I don't know if that helped. Swan wings with a penguin is difficult because it's not right. You look at it, you know something's wrong. I think we do, but not understood yet. Google is your friend. Google can explain. That's how I did it to learn how to use my microwave. Google and a YouTube video. Yeah, I gotta go to Ace after this too. I gotta get keys made for the house because the kids don't have them. It turned out, and now we're being extra careful locking because we don't know what type of people the new neighbors are yet. We want to make sure that we keep ourselves safe. I gotta go over to Ace is the place. I love our Ace Hardware. They're the sweetest people. So understanding. You can walk in there. Like I used to walk in there with LARP weapons I'd make going, okay, I've got a shield, but I need a nut just to fit in this corner. They're like, we got you. Yeah. Looks perfect to you. Maybe some black on the left wing. I think it needs more white, and you're right, a little bit of black in the shadow part to make it stick. Then I'm going to leave the right wing alone. Because right now I still have to go in and fix his green a little bit and fix the beak and eye, and then I can almost call this done. So... And Zora, does this look clear to you? Because this is the camera that they threw at me on stream yesterday. Whoever picked out the cameras did a good job figuring out one that needs to focus when I'm moving my hands better. Usually my art streams are blurry, but I don't think they are anymore. So I hope not. That's right. So I was going to stop on the white. I'm just going to go over here. And the new cat cam washes me out a little bit, but it'll have to do. I'm not the important thing on this stream. It's the bub. Yes, good. Not much blur and detail too. And you can see, I don't know if you noticed, Al, my nails. They were bright red for
Mhm.
Sonati, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Okay, I don't do bright red, so I didn't have time to strip them, so I just painted purple on top of them for the birthday stream, and it kind of gave a color shift. They're the
Well,
most
that's
wacky.
fun.
They're the most wacky nails. 'Cause, not me rushing last minute to set up a stream for 8 hours. Yeah, they came out iridescent. I don't think I could ever get this effect twice if I wanted to, but it came out pretty neat because usually I don't do nail polish. But I had that Tsunade wears bright red nails, and that was my cosplay, and it's like, crap, it's my birthday stream. I don't have time to take it off. Slap some paint on top. Done.
Hmm.
Elle right now is shopping.
Oh no, my superintendent just messaged me.
Oh, hopefully nothing bad.
Take a look at it. Watch, don't be there. I will be home all day tomorrow. Let me sat in the VChat for an hour waiting for the stream to start.
Did every time I looked over, I'm like, Wolfie's still in stream, is still sitting there. Rob's like, don't worry about it. You've got to eat this food because if you don't eat, you won't have the energy for the hour stream. Like, but Wolfie's in stream in the VC. Eat your food. Yeah, I think Wolfie was overly excited for my birthday stream, which is very cool, actually.
Maybe I'll do a no mic stream tomorrow.
How does a no mic stream work?
Like, yes, it sounds like, because like plumbers are coming in tomorrow, but I still want to do some art, but also like I do better with art if I am being held accountable by my viewers.
So
I'm
you would
just
like
not gonna have my mic on.
So you would be chatting in chat instead? Typing in chat?
Yeah. If I had to talk. I'm gonna make it a more of a focused stream than anything.
I've never done one like that. That sounds neat.
Some of my artist friends do it a lot on Twitch. And I think that might be really good for me to just do just for
Concentrate on what you're doing and let people watch. Treat it like they're
Yeah.
watching a TV show rather than an interactive thing.
basically.
I get you. If I keep up at this rate, I'm going to be very close to Dunsies on this boy. That would be good. I hate deadlines.
When is the deadline?
It's supposed to be done by the end of this month. When's the end of this month, Al?
It's in a couple days, isn't it?
That's what I was afraid of.
As it happens.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to get this done. Oh,
It's getting
you're
there.
too yappy for that, but I love doing Mercy where I at least try to be quiet. I can't do. Can you imagine me doing a quiet stream? Not a chance in hell. If I'm painting alone by myself, all I do is chat to myself. Yeah. I'm a chatter. All right. I'm gonna leave the wings alone. I think the wings work. I think the side works. I think a lot of this works, but I'm gonna move him down because I don't think the green works here. I think the green needs a fix. This needs a fix. Is this okay? Yeah. I'm not sure about under the eye and above the eye either. I think that needs a little bit more. That made me ping you every morning asking if it was done. No, don't do that. What you could do, though, is hang out with me in chat like Tuesday morning, and I don't stream, and I just focus and talk to you. That might work. All right. Trying to envision this.
How do you feel about 30 more minutes, by the way?
Oh, yeah, we usually do it to 12:30. That's what seems to be our way of doing things. You like the pinging idea? I don't like the pinging idea. Hi, Panda. Pink Panda. I like the hype. Pinging me. Can you imagine? I would ignore you. It would be like when you go, hey, did you eat lunch? And I pretend that I don't see the message. I'm a terrible human being. Where's some better green? Do I have a better green or do I gotta mix it? I think I gotta mix it. Okay. So we'll take, which way do I want to go? Darker or lighter? Actually, no. I think I'll go in with the dark green a little bit more. Hee let's go. No, you would not. All of a sudden, my Discord starts ringing, doing the ringing call every hour. Did you finish? Did you finish? No, don't do that. That would just be a nuisance. Wish you could have made DDD wasn't pain. It's understandable. I still say you need to go to the doctor. You need to stop self-diagnosing and go to a doctor. No, that was not an idea, Wolfie. Oh my god. That was not the idea. But yeah, Zora, go to a doctor. Stop self-diagnosing. Get actual help. When I did that, it made a whole difference. That's how I'm able to do pain streams. I have an actual pain doctor that helps me. Find out what the root cause is for realsies. Dusty's not get back to me, but she always does because she loves me. I always, if you message me because you've got something you want to discuss, I will get back to you. I may not get back to you instantly because, you know, I have a life too, but I will always get back to you. And if you need a time to have a chance just to talk one-on-one, you just gotta ask. I have found family to take care of. Yep. Ads start in 1 minute for those of you that are not subscribed on my side. I am sorry, but I do need the funds. I know you think you're pretty certain, Zora, but you're never certain enough. Go to the doctor. This has been going on too long. Elle back me up on this. Can you imagine if you've been in pain for over a month and it's not getting better and you don't go to the doctor? That's a bad idea.
Yeah, the chronic pain, if it's chronic enough.
Mm-hmm. You need to find out what's causing it and then address the issue. Because some of it can be fixed with physical therapy, but some of it, if it's your meds, you need to know exactly what's causing it. Stop guessing.
Gotta focus on you. Prioritize your health.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am like deep into like.
No, that's fine. That's why I'm doing the chatter. I know whenever you go down a hole, I fill the gap because I think that's why I'm here. And then when you start chattering, I go down the hole going, okay, I need to focus on this little thing
Oh,
here.
don't quit Lexapro Cold Turkey at all. Like, you need to get on a better medication.
You need
Fuck
to
Lexapro.
see. That's why I'm saying doctor. But if I like to fight my doctor, if you like to fight your doctor, you can get a different doctor. You know, there's more doctors out there in the world. If you don't get along with one, you find a better one. I have a whole team that takes care of me. But yeah, go talk, because especially if you think it's your medicine doing it, a good pain doctor, they can work with you and find meds that work better. I would not be painting if it wasn't for my pain doctor. She literally took a look at what I was on and went, okay, this is why you're gaining weight. This is why your pain is not working. This is what you need to do. And it made all the difference. I can paint again. Instead of sitting on the couch curled up in a ball going, this hurts. Yeah, I'm always in pain, but the pain is less. I want to, properly because I said protect. Oh. Schedule it in your phone. Make yourself accountable. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, dead crab custody. Hi, Freddy. We got Freddy Krueger in chat, guys. Be careful. Don't go to sleep.
Shit. Joke's on you. I barely get sleep.
Don't go to sleep and never go to sleep in a bathtub. Bad idea. How are you doing,
Bad
Freddy?
idea in general.
That's true too. I almost do every time I'm at your house, but I started watching. I started watching a show when I'm in the bathtub so I don't fall asleep. If you guys have Amazon Prime and you're looking for a show that's just good, wholesome, funny humor from Canada, check out Corner Gas. I've been loving that thing. I watch it every time I'm in Al's bathtub. Learned so much about Saskatchewan. There we go. This is getting better. I just went too crazy with the green. Gotta tone it back. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Yeah, after taking meds, it's so much easier to use your hands. This is gone, but yeah, go to see your doctor. Nurse practitioners can know their stuff. It's like my pain doctor is actually a nurse not a nurse protect. That's the one a step below. They're not actually a doctor, but she's the one who actually figured out what was wrong. She was the first person when I was explaining my pain because they instead of giving me extra meds, went, "We need to X-ray you. I think your spine's got a problem." Nobody ever told me that my spine had a problem, and then we got the X-rays and we found out it was disintegrating. So I was like, "Hey, I like this lady. She knows what she's doing." Just because they're not a doctor doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing. Your bot's asking about a show called Family Affair. I never even heard of it.
I need some more coffee.
I always tell when it's noon, the cats go running for their food bowl. I am so happy. TJ sent us automatic cat feeder. Because Kevin would feed
cat.
Kevin would eat gorge. There's my lemon. Hi lemon. Sorry I killed you. But he would gorge and throw up. So we found if we did little feedings various times during the day, there's no issue. Surprised she's still sticking to me. I killed her once. I remember her complaining about it. Eyes going good. Glad you feel good. Keep your doctor boost. Yeah, that's true. But I would still talk to the doctor. Stop self-diagnosing. Been too long. I know only once. I'm a terrible killer. Yes. And that's one of the ways I'm a terrible killer. I'll have somebody off alone, but if they're talking to me just about anything, I won't kill them because I feel guilty at that moment. I'm more likely to run by, kill you, and use who's stuck if you don't say hello. Killed Rob with a bomb. It made me happy, though he kept sniping me over and over. I love how you two have a little nemesis thing going. Don't forget to vote, by the way, Lemon. The poll is up in the Discord. Good, Zora. I'm terrible at Goose Goose Duck. I am, but it's not about being good at the game. It's about having fun, and boy, do I have a ball. We have such a good group that shows up all the time. We actually had a full lobby last night. Yeah, we had 16 people playing.
I saw. That was a lot.
I've never had a full lobby of 16. That was amazing. There we go. That's looking better. And is a good liar, and I don't know how I feel about them. That's true. Yeah, the more of us that are bad, the more funny it is for. I think my favorite clip is the one where they got Foxy going, "Oh fuck." Let's see. it goes that way, that way. This needs to be more dark. Amazing what a little bit of black paint can do sometimes. Bring this up. Like that. There we go. Now he's getting to be handsome. You're trusting to a fault. I used to be trusting to a fault, but sadly I've had too much stuff over the years that taught me not to be.
It is a hard lesson of life, unfortunately.
It is.
Yeah, I'm finally feeling the tiredness from this week.
Me too.
I could feel it.
Flexing yes all the way through the map, and though their partner through the. Yeah, I know. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, this guy's going to be finished off stream, but he is definitely looking better. I think. Because I just have to do around the eye, I think, and the beak, because I think the green's okay. Geese can't trust them. You can't trust geese anyway. I've been attacked by too many geese in real life. You do not trust a goose, ever. Unless you are the friends with that goose, do not trust the goose. It will always bite your ass. And that hurts. And the bruise lasts for a while, so sitting down hurts. I have experience in stuff like that. It's not my own darn fault. Literally, actually, if Freddy Krueger's still here, it's their fault. My friend got Nightmare on Elm Street on beta. Most of you guys probably don't know what beta is. I was forbidden to go see it, so we snuck out in the middle of the night to go watch it. But the goose got us. The goose got us. No.
I wanna dance like David. I wanna faith like Paul. I wanna sing like Silas, tearing down the prison walls. I wanna face
It's
that
down.
fire. It won't burn me low.
This green.
God's got my back, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. I wanna walk like Moses.
And if you're wondering why on earth does a penguin have the green, in the book, the flying penguins can have any color of the rainbow for this tuft. But this character has green. That. Very random Freddy in chat. Unless he just came in to just threaten us and leave again. It's okay. It's a fun little gimmick they got.
I wanna give like Mary. I wanna break my face. I wanna sleep like Daniel, even in a lion's cave. I wanna get that promise, just like Jerry.
A little bit of strokes in here. The lighter green, and I think I can call the green part done if I get the stroke the way I want it.
I praise the mountain, moving body, raising breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the heaven seated undefeated.
Can't wait to see that poster done, Al. It's just coming out so cute already.
It's so stinking cute and it's so personal and I friggin' love it.
I keep getting distracted by looking over. I will fully admit I'm watching you and painting, and then realize, oops, that green should have gone there.
I'm so hyper focused on this right now that I'm like, duh.
That's okay. You play a lot of Dead by Daylight. Freddy's in it, which is why I said loop him. It's something you do to killers in the game. Ah, gotcha. Never heard the term looping, because is that like kiting? Because I know how to kite. It is so beautiful. Yeah, Ozoro's loving it too.
Oh, thank you.
I'm working on the penguin, and we're just looking at what Al's working on over there. I'm being good. I promise I'll try to eat something at 12:30. I don't know what though, but I'll try. Yeah, that was Rob just wandering through. The advantage of a work from home husband, they check on you. Yeah, I needed it just a little bit farther out there and a little bit more green there, and I think his green will actually be enough at that point. You think Zora enough green? Not enough green? And then it's beak or eyeball time. Well, it's Zora, make a poster. I love your art I've been watching. Nice no green. Zora does made their own little PNG and all their emotes and stuff. They look really good. Yeah, see, I think the beak is too fat. Take a little bit of this. Mix it with, where's the orange? Actually, not the orange, this. I mix this with brown, I might get what I want. Let's try. I do like how the new camera lets you see my paint palette as well. And the mess that it is, but you guys get to see it. So if I come in here, do this, can I get this to be looking less wrong? Yes, I can. Haha. When you mix the right color, you get excited. There we go. That's a nice. So that means this can get some more definition too. I go across like this. Let's make his beak pop a little bit, shall we? This should be coming down like so. There we go. A little bit of brown, and next thing you know, his beak's got a little bit more definition. Doesn't look so flat. Bring it out more. Give it a little wash. So. Oh, this is my prancing pony. Oh, Wild Lotan has appeared too. Okay, so this needs to be brighter, but this needs to be darker. Put brown here. We want this beak to look like it could peck you. Is my mic picking up my stomach growling? I hope not. It just made me jump.
I think I'm more tired than I am hungry right now, honestly, and that's probably why I don't have an appetite.
That makes sense. Wow, that's a lot of sirens I'm hearing. You probably are hearing it too.
Hmm?
There's a lot of sirens going by my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not coming here, but it's close by. So that my mic doesn't pick it up.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Yes, that is the goal. Yeah, this needs to be brighter. Outside of this needs to be brighter. So I need a peach, I think. Or I need, actually, do I have white out? I'll make my own peach. Haha. Come here. Come in here and mix this up, please. The Lotan escaped. Oh no. Sorry. This is, yeah, that's what we need. Is it crossed? When I'm quiet, you guys are listening on my side to Corey Legendary, who was Run Until You Fly that was here earlier. It says every album he has except the political ones and the Christmas in a loop. Doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to political or Christmas though. Those are good stuff. It's just I didn't want that in my loop. There, but first I want to get this down in here. White. All right, there. I'm just happy that we inspire Zora to do more stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Because they're watching you do a poster, they're thinking about doing it out in their neck of the woods. They're another one that's too far away to ever meet.
Where are they from?
Forgot. Zora, where are you from again? I know you're here in the States, but the state that could narrow it down to, well, 50 places. Not counting the territories. That was the best thing I ever did, though. Last year we did a Discord meet and greet, and we had 12 people from across the East Coast get together at the Pennsylvania Run Fair. To actually meet the people was astounding. Kind of like your Facebook friend. Same feeling. It's like the face that matches the voice. It's all real.
It's so good.
It is. Where on earth is the... Okay, Lemon, where's the Riverside Run Fair? I've never heard of it. You can't say when you're going to go there if I don't know where it is. Southern California.
Okay,
Left side of never. You are on the other coast, Lemon. I am sorry. I will not be going to that. Unless you're paying for the flight, I'm not going to go to that one. That is too far. I won't say never. If someone ever paid for the flight for me to go to a place, I will go. But other than that, that's how Rob got me to visit him for the first time. He paid for it. Otherwise, I'm sorry. You'll have to go take pictures and pretend I'm there. Maybe, I know, you make one of those giant cutouts of just my face and I'll put it on a stick and carry it around. How about that, Lemon? Do a cutout of me, my face, put it on a stick, carry it around, say I'm at the run fair. Put my face in different weird places. That'd be funny. Dusty on a stick. That'd be the day. Chain the cutout one of the stockades. Oh my god, yes. Yep, there you go. You have my full permission to make a cutout cardboard Dusty head and put it on a stick and go around Run Fair with it. I dare you. That'd be funny. Now, if I ever became a millionaire, I would be visiting every member in the Discord and going around the world, but I'd have to be a millionaire for that. And I don't see that coming likely. I don't play the lotto or anything, so.
The American dream.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm going live now. Where are you today? Today I'm in Ireland meeting these people, and some of the Scots came over to make my life easier. Tomorrow I'll be over in England and France. Yeah. That'd be awesome. The unknown ETC is asking, how was the con?
Oh, the con was pretty good. It was a little slow at first, but it was pretty solid, and I got to see a lot of people that I wanted to see that day, including my coworker who was on the phone with his daughter, which was very cute that he said hi to me.
Aww.
And was very wholesome.
That is very wholesome. Yeah, it is fun. Lemon, you're right. It is funny how we talk these days, but we don't even go in the Discord we met anymore. Don't need that. We have better ways. But go ahead, Elle.
Oh, I lost what I was gonna say.
You were talking to your coworker's kid on the phone.
Yeah, but I can't remember what I was gonna say afterwards.
I'm sorry. I was just answering Lemon. I think it'll be so nice to check out different countries, same language, convenient. Is it the same language though? Wolfie says things that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, and I got to cosplay as Modern Mao Mao too for the con, which was really nice.
So
and I
good.
really like half of my outfit was like thrifted, which was the best part of it, and a lot of people actually recognized that I was Mao Mao. And I'm very happy about that.
Where'd you get your wig?
Amazon.
Ah, okay.
Hey Mega Mike, shut the fuck up. I love you.
Shaggy? Why is he saying Shaggy?
When we went to the thrift store, I had like other items to go along with my stuff. And at the register, Petrie was like, "Yeah, okay, you're gonna cosplay as Shaggy."
Oh.
Got the cashier to laugh. It was so funny.
That is
but I'm
funny.
just like, audacity.
I have Velma. You can be my Shaggy if you want.
Mega Mike wants to be Velma. Actually.
Do you remember my Velma cosplay I did at the haunted hallway? I did that.
Yeah, I remember.
Came out pretty good. I've still got everything for that. I don't have a Shaggy.
Mind if Mega Mike powers it because he really wants to be Velma.
I think he's gonna. My stuff won't fit him. I'm sorry to say, he's a different size than I am.
Shaggy, That's okay. It wasn't me.
That's okay. Rob wants to redeem where I dressed as a maid for the July anniversary stream, and then if it gets high enough that he dresses as a maid, I'm like, we don't even have a maid outfit. We'd have to have two. But yeah, we gotta put Rob in one of those French maid outfits.
Well, Rob can borrow mine.
I don't think it would fit him. Rob is a lot
Mine
taller.
Is like 3XL.
Oh, it might fit him then. We'll have to try it on him.
And it's very loose on Mega Mike.
We'll have to have him try it on and see.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. So we're trying to come up with redeems for the July, because in July 13th is going to be my anniversary stream. Al thinks they have a French maid outfit that'll fit you. If you want to try it on. It does not surprise him, he says.
I got it a size too big, so.
Ah. I gotta put it on my wish list because it would be a fun redeem for me to have one. But I have not put it on my wish list right now. I've got on my wish list the top two things are the things I need to fix my Sonati cosplay. Especially since I can't believe my shoes broke on the way into the con.
Yours are usually the hardest for cosplays
I
anyway.
actually I actually found the better shoes than I had. Perfect. They're only $30, but I don't have $30. Thank you, TJ. Oh, she can't hear me. I would type Azora say thank you. Type say thank you to TJ because she can't hear me. She must be on her way to school. So gotta get the beak under control and then we can call it done. Oh no, eyeball. I didn't do the eyeball. So thank you, Zora. TJ's my co-author, so if she likes it, then we might have a book of a. I know we will have a print for the first. I think it's usually the first 20 people get that order that physical copy, get my art print as a thank you. But we haven't even got it done yet, because I'm still working on it.
Technically, I've been working on this piece for about since 8 o'clock. Holy shit.
Well, I've been working on this piece for, I think, the last 3 art streams we've done. I've got to get it done. Oh.
You got this.
I don't know, Al. Run out of time. And this beak looks muddled to me. See? Can't wait to put him on the cover. She's like, ah! But the beak's wrong. I don't know why. Why is Petrie not here when I need them? Where is she?
They're probably still sleeping.
Yeah, probably.
They did get a sunburn, so.
Yeah, I saw that. That's something you gotta be careful with.
She was turning pink really fucking fast yesterday.
Which is weird because actually, I don't know what the weather was yesterday because I was inside doing the auto stream. So I'm like, was it sunny? I don't know.
It got sunny around 3 o'clock. And then it was really nice outside. Nice and cool, but
not
warm
paying
enough
attention in class. The mom look. As doing an AR stream, you missed the outside. Because I have to have the curtains closed, because otherwise the light is wrong for streaming. The light here is wrong for streaming no matter what I do. It's great for him, bad for me. You can even see my second chin. But this stream isn't about me, it's about Eclipse here.
And that's the benefits of having a PNG tuber sometimes.
It is.
Because I can have my windows wide open.
That is nice. I couldn't do the windows wide open anyway because that'd be too much noise. Stupid city noises.
Yeah.
I
usually open my bedroom window, so that's what kind of muffles the sound. And it helps that, like, I've been getting a lot of curtains lately.
This time of year, the neighbors, I'm not going to say which house, but there's a house where they're very rude, obnoxious, loud. They like to play their bass really loud and keep revving their motorcycle over and over. I don't understand why. What purpose does it serve to rev a motorcycle over and over? I don't know. I'm not a motorcyclist, but it's noisy as hell. So I gotta keep everything closed. So it becomes like a little tomb in here during the summer because we're on the second floor. And I don't have an AC that can take care of the space because who can afford that? So I live in
goddamn economy.
So I stream. Aw, thank you, Lemon. I stream in a very hot oven all summer because I can't afford an AC.
Oof.
So I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah. So
I'm once again privileged enough to live where I live, and I'm glad that I finally took the leap to get to where I want to be. Oh, so we should probably think about who we should raid.
Oh my god, it's already at the time. Let me smooth this out. With me, it's not taking the leap. I just don't have the funds. But yeah, let's find. What? RFA's on fire?
Oh.
Shit, that's where my daughter is. Okay, we definitely gotta go.
Yeah, I think we should.
RFA's on fire. That's our high school.
Yeah.
That's our high school. That is where my child is right now.
You
know, I said I heard a lot of sirens, Al?
Yeah, now I get it.
That's why. I'm looking for someone to raid right now. I'm not gonna. I'm looking for a raider. I always raid. I'm not gonna cut because they're not gonna allow us at the school anyway. because the school will not let anyone there, so we can't go. Because yeah, they're not. Yep, she's saying they're not allowed to pick anyone up at yet. Everyone has to stand outside. Wow. Okay, this is a fun end to the stream. Yeah.
Now
So you
that
want?
went from one extreme to another.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, they're letting them back in.
Okay. So is there going? Is there going? Okay. She says the fire is whatever was on fire is out, and they're going to be allowed in the school in what 20 minutes? You said. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, we can do Milano Mochi or Lime Jello Monsters on too.
Lime Jello Monster.
Oh, you haven't met Lime Jello Oh, you'll love Lime Jello Monster.
Is it exactly how it sounds?
Yep, they do art as well.
Okay.
Lime Jello Monster. I did not know
Okay.
you haven't met. I forgot to type raid.
Raid your art partner. Let her pick it up.
We did that. We did that one stream actually. There we go. Lime
Yeah.
Jello Monster. We're going to do that. So Lime Jello
Perfect.
Monster is over 18 plus, does art. They're out on BRB stream, so we're probably raiding into them while they're going to the bathroom. What fun is this? But thank you again. I will be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm going to go check on my child. Elle, you do your thing.
I'm gonna be streaming probably tomorrow around the same time. It'll be an on and off mic, and it'll be continuation of this digital art. So look forward to that. Okay, guys.
Bye,
Just
everyone.
remember, if you can't be good, just be you, and if you don't be an idiot, and just take care of yourselves.
And look for glimmers. They're everywhere. Something will make you smile. You just gotta look. Have a good day, everyone. Hitting that raid
Take care,
button.
everyone.